past. Now watch me boss up. Blockchain's future, yeah, we stacking up the blocks. While they sleeping on the tech, we be breaking all the locks. Started from the vision, now we running with precision. Oracle's automation, man, we changing the division. Multi-VM flex, ain't no stopping the ignition. Cross-chain communication, now we breaking competition. Super going rise, yeah, we climbing through the ranks. Supply lock tight, ain't no dumping in the banks.
You're showing your age when you do the robot, dude. I'm just letting
Bruh,
you know.
like,
You are, dude.
dancing with your arms,
robot.
man. It ain't easy, bro. It ain't easy. It ain't easy, man. I mean, I am old. I can't deny that.
We are old.
Basically.
Jatin is not. You and I, we are old.
Nah, you're not old. You haven't crossed the old threshold.
I'm 30.
Yet.
I turned 36 in less than a month. Hello.
That's not old. 40 is old, man.
6. Last
26.
Yep, I feel old.
Dude,
well,
I don't even know what I was doing 10 years ago. I couldn't even tell you.
Right, 26, man. Oh, to be 26 again. Oh, must be such a good feeling. Jatin, what's up, bro? Welcome to the show, my man.
Welcome back.
Minasan konnichiwa, ogen ki desu ka?
Chilling
yeah,
in Japan.
Yes, that's basically Japanese for how's everyone doing?
How has it been so far? Is it beautiful there? So, by the way, Japan is on the bucket list for me. There's few places in the world that I haven't been that I would love to go. Japan is up there.
I mean, definitely, Japan should be, I think, everybody's like in bucket list. Especially if you have seen anime, then it just hits different. Every street, every alley, especially like the suburbs, takes you back to your like time when you used to watch it. Like I used to watch a lot of it as a kid, so me coming here, seeing the like suburban alleys and everything, it's like okay, sort of like getting that nostalgia hitting there.
I think, or like just growing up watching any anime, right? Whether it be even simple ones, Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, you see this like this characterization of what Japan is, and then you see pictures of Japan at night, and you're like, holy shit. This is a real place. This is a real city. There's not too many things. Nipun just mentioned. There's not too many things I would travel across the world to do. A 19-hour flight is not something I enjoy. I don't like long flights, period. But going to Japan, I will make an exception. I will go party on the streets of Japan with my boys. Don't fucking put that past me. So next time you go, Jatin, let me know in advance, and I'll meet you there, my boy.
Yeah, I mean, Japan has that effect on you. I had I think 12 hours of my flight from India to come to Japan. And
I didn't know it was still that far for you.
I actually had a layover at Bangkok, because I was
Okay.
in Osaka and they don't have a direct flight. And for me, it was 12 hours of flight. And the first thing that I did was dropped my luggage at the hotel. And I went down and went around the whole area where I'm staying right now for 4 hours till midnight.
Damn, that's.
I mean, like,
Have you gone and walked around and enjoyed the city? By the way, have you gone and eaten any good food there? Because, I mean, let's be real. Japan has to have some of the best food. It has to be a food capital of the world, I think. There's pillars in the world. I think Japan is probably one of them. Have you eaten any amazing food? Have you gone to a little hole-in-the-wall ramen shop? Have you maybe eaten some street food that give you a tummy ache? Tell me about it. I want to know what Jatin has experienced in the streets of Japan since you've been there.
So to be honest, not that much interesting because for me, I'm a pure vegetarian, so I can't eat.
Yeah.
Because for people who can eat meat and eggs, Japan is heaven, like pure heaven. So much varieties of food. You would just basically just get tired of trying out new food, and they are like so amazingly looking, like dishes and everything. For me, I am just trying to go to Google Maps and trying to type so Indian restaurants nearby.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds a bit like me, man. Whenever I travel, I'm like, McDonald's nearby. Where's the nearest McDonald's? I know what I'm getting, my man. I know what I'm getting.
What's the crypto scene been like there in Japan? And have you onboarded anybody to Supra? Have you preached the good word, my man?
I mean, of course. So I met a lot of people in Etcon, people from Ethereum Foundation, people from some other good places like Mask Network and Melot Research and Intimex and everything. But the highlight was I had a great personal one-on-one chat with Vitalik himself.
Where's the picture? Pull the picture up. We have
what? You had a chat with Vitalik?
He posted it in Slack. Yeah, he had a one-on-one meeting
Bro.
with Vitalik. We had a meeting. Him, John, and I we were in a DevRel meeting. Or I guess this was last night or the night before. And we were sitting there talking. He's like, looks off camera. He's like, 5 minutes. Okay. He like gets back on. He's like, by the way, I have to get off this in 5 minutes. I have a meeting with Vitalik. We're like, what?
Damn,
Okay.
go boy. Get in
And then
there.
he posted pictures in the Slack channel. But yeah, dude, post that on X, man. That's sick.
That's wild,
Yeah,
man.
I am actually thinking about posting it. I'm just editing the video and everything, so that I can.
There it is.
There it is.
Boom, there it is.
Boom.
Yeah,
Boom.
we were just chilling and talking there, in the media interview room. We were just sitting down and we were talking about everything. I was explaining all about what we are trying to build at Supra, the multi VM thing and the automation and putting everything in together. And he's like, yeah, we were thinking about doing it when we were building Ethereum, but it was just too much gas. And I'm like, of course, gas.
Gas. It's always
No.
gas.
Yeah, it was a pretty informal and straight and casual conversation. There was no script, there was no set of questions, there was no one with a teleprompter. It's just like as you can see in the picture, we were just randomly just sitting and like, hey, this is what I have in mind, so this is what I'm doing, so what do you think about it? And we
That's
went
awesome,
on
dude.
10 minutes.
Yeah, that's super.
That's
cool, man.
amazing, man. Also, just a heads up for everyone watching, and a big shout out to all you guys in the chat. Thank you. But it is currently 14 minutes past midnight for Jatin in Japan right now. The guy is cruising all the way through till 1 a.m. just for us, just for you, the Supra crew. So Jatin, thank you, bro.
Oh, anytime for my bros.
What
Come
a
on.
man. What a
The man.
man.
By the way, speaking of community questions or just involvement, I want to say hello to all the people that I see. Super Saiyans, hello, Super Daddy every week. What it
What's
do,
up?
baby?
Yeah.
Jabila, nice to be here. Superheroes. By the way, James, they asked me for one. I already sent them one. James,
Oh,
I'm
sweet.
working on an OG NFT collection. Could you please send me a decent profile picture so I can include your artwork? I sent him one yesterday. He asked me to send one of you, and I said, you know what would be better if you just asked on the sub tomorrow.
Yeah,
So James, so he'll have to answer it in real
Great
time.
delegation. That's great
Yeah.
delegation.
So yes, send him a picture. I think he's probably messaged you on X, and if not,
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet. So if you haven't,
Okay,
DM
so
me,
message
please DM
him.
me. I'll find
shoot him a message. He'll get it to you. So let's see. Nice having you, Jatin from Moonboy. Hello, we see you every week as well. V Lord, what it do? Super Daddy, the night is young. Hit the Japanese clubs after, he says. Hello.
Yeah.
If I was there, we would be going there. Okay, we would be doing that, my brother. And then hello, James, Chase, Jatin. By the way, thanks again, Chase, for sending me the merch. You were more than welcome, my man. Please enjoy that. Thank you, Chase from Superheroes. I told you I got your back, bro. Now you pinged him live. Now he has to send you a picture of himself to use as a profile picture in the NFT collection. There is no debate about it. So thank you, everybody, for being here today. Thank you also again, Jatin, Mustafa. I see you, my man, for taking time out of your day, Jatin, your night to come spend with us. We do really appreciate it, and as always, I'm sure the community is excited to have you back on as well.
Awesome, let's do it.
Dope. So I guess let's just hop right into it. I know we went on a little bit of a Japan tangent, but I'm not sorry about it at all. Not sorry about it at all. So first things first, as we normally do, let's hop into these community posts. Jatin, feel free to slide in and add any input on any of these that you feel would like to at any time. First things first is from Block Explorer. So we all really like this one from Block Explorer. I haven't seen posted much about Supra, but I always love seeing the new names. But I love the reference to Supra being an entire ecosystem. We're in L1 upon which a whole ecosystem super dApps can and are being built. Not enough people understand it yet, but we are building something incredible. His tweet reads, when you realize Supra isn't just a token, it's a whole ecosystem. So before Supra, you look like me. That looks like me. And then after Supra, you look like somebody like James, looking good, looking fly all the time, collar jackets and all that shite. Anyways,
I would say Jatin. I would say Jatin.
Okay. Yeah, either of y'all. I'm the guy on the left is all I'm trying to say here. That's me.
Nah, man. Not your jujitsu buddy, bro. Come on.
Yeah, okay, just the head, the everything else.
Yeah, and then Super Science. I see you're in the chat, Super Science. So thank you for watching.
Super Saiyan, dude. Super
Saiyans.
Saiyan. If you're gonna say it right.
How am I supposed to know? How did you know? How did you know how it's pronounced?
Because I watched Dragon Ball Z and I was a huge
Okay.
Super Saiyan fan.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forget. You're an anime nerd. My bad.
Whoa. Get him! Get him! Attack this guy in the chat.
I mean,
Anime community is more than ever,
Yeah, I think I got to be careful here. Actually, I'm digging myself.
Yeah, dude, you're in Web 3, brother. We're all nerds.
Super Saiyans. I can't tell if it's a person here or if this is an NFT collection account. But sort of looking at their profile and their bio, kind of looks like it is run by one user at least. So I thought the post was worth a mention. Basically, in the post, they're mentioning a collector, 90s child, who themselves has a Super Saiyan. And the post reads, Saiyans, we are cooking. If you're carefully looking, you already know what we're cooking. It's not finished yet. In the meantime, look at how 90s Child is becoming an awesome AI pilot. So some teasing going on there. Obviously, some stuff going down. Keep an eye on Super Saiyans.
Love it. Sorry, I was reading through the comments on that post because I wasn't too sure either, to be honest. Our next one is going to be from Crypto Ron Znami Yurdu. And I definitely butchered that. So first off, I'm sorry for chopping your name up. Another user we haven't seen on the show before, or that I haven't seen on the show before. And this one may be a little bit of a controversial feature, but I think it's always fun to talk about, and especially get community opinions on this. So Ranznama asked a question about Supra introducing a burn mech. Josh has, of course, actually mentioned freezing in the past, so it's worth featuring on the show. The post got a lot of traction and a lot of people talking. And if you have any opinions, I would like you to go and comment on this post as well, because I have been reading through the comments too. But the post reads, imagine a future where super supply is constantly reducing, creating scarcity and boosting value. A burn mechanism would be a game changer, adding to the ecosystem's sustainability or benefiting holders in the long run. What is your take on this? Would you support a burn feature to increase the scarcity and potential increase Supra's value? Drop your thoughts below. Let's discuss the potential move that could shape the future of Supra. So we are always listening to community input, feedback, suggestions, whatnot. Whether we do them or not is a totally different, situation that we can't even get into, but we love to hear feedback like this. We love to see what the community is talking about, what's really driving conversations, and what people are actually interested in, what is putting fire under them, and to really drive back and forth between other community members. So go involve yourself in the conversation if you would like to discuss this. I will be reading the comments. I will not be getting involved. To do your own research, never financial advice.
That's the thing. Yeah, DYOR, NFA. But I do want to ask Jatin just, your thoughts, if you want to give them. Obviously, as a super team member, I guess we got to be careful. And I was in two minds about whether we included this in the show today. But because the show's all about community, and this got a lot of traction, a lot of people talking, I thought, well, let's just show what people are talking about. So do you have an opinion, Jatin? Would you like to share it? Totally understand if you would rather just, stay silent on the matter.
I mean, I would rather just let things run their course, because the only thing that I came to blockchain for, and I'm being honest here, I didn't even knew that the whole cryptocurrency thing is that important when I came to blockchain. And being total nerd here, I just watched Silicon Valley's entire seasons in university. I was
What a show! What a show!
I was like, tech is cool and let's be a part of it. I came to the blockchain, I started building the tech stuff, and for me, I think that's all that mattered. So for me, I don't have a financial or a kind of opinion that would like sync with everybody. So I don't want to say anything that makes my Twitter blow up in the morning.
Fair enough. That's a really diplomatic answer. Well said. I like that. The man's gonna be a politician the way he's going. All right, well, let's move on, guys. Next one comes from Spark Human, weird X handle. If you actually look at the actual handle, T569377, but like the actual name, Spark Human. It's a cool thread about Supra's capabilities. And besides a really good breakdown, they also made this cool graphic. So nice job there, Spark Human. Also posted it in the Supra Insiders X community. So if you aren't part of that, go and find it. Join the Supra Insiders community on X. And the start of the thread just reads, Supra has a capability that even banks can adopt. So why is Supra better than the others? Let's learn in a few words with no complications, information below. So check that one out. Got a lot of traction on X. So really good posting. Good work, Spark Human.
Boom. It's an interesting creative.
Yeah, it is.
With that, let's roll into some ecosystem news real quick. So there's so much going on in the ecosystem, obviously. We try to keep you updated as much as possible. There's a lot to cover in this section every week, but this week especially. So we're going to try to run through them, but we gotta give some love as we do so. So first things first is Ribbit Wallet. Ribbit teased that their wallet is likely coming to desktop internet browsers very, very soon. Keep an eye on their X profile for when they announce that. Ribbit is a sweet little wallet on Supra if you haven't heard of them. By the way, I posted like an ecosystem news post in Discord about Ribbit, and somebody asked, is this new? Is this brand new? And I was like, no, they've been around, they've been building. And they were like, oh my God, I didn't even know there was another wallet on Supra. So it's cool. And they do cool stuff over there. I really like what they're building. Go give them a check out if you have not yet.
Yeah, and I'm also enjoying their approach to X and community as well. Sorry, Jatin, go ahead, bro.
I was also saying the same thing. I think Ribbit Wallet's UX and the way that they have accommodated NFTs into the wallet is really nice. I mean, we have that kind of wallet where people can actually come for NFT based features and use cases. That is actually really good.
Yeah, I love what they're doing. Right, next up is Evo. Now, remember last week we did announce or share that they had announced their testnet went live. But this week they've announced that they have 15,000 Supra to give away. So 2 lucky testers who tinker with their decks are going to win themselves 7,500 Supra each. I did confirm that with Evo. It's 7,500 Supra each to 2 lucky testers. All the details in that post right there. If you don't follow them on X, they are Trade with Evo. And I can also give you a little bit of inside information. Their mainnet is coming very, very soon as well. So help test the Evo decks, drop your feedback, and be part of the future of DeFi on Supra. Test and win. 15,000 Supra up for grabs, baby.
Boom. Shout out to the Evo team. Congrats to what they're doing and building. Also big fan of their team. Speaking of teams I'm fans of and people in general, Crystara, massive news over at Crystara. They have announced with all new NFT collections and trading happening on the platform, they crossed 100 million Supra market cap for all NFTs on their application. That's insane. It's been live for a few months now, and considering Supra itself is such a young L1, it just shows that to get people involved in a blockchain early, it's like to give them a community, give them something to be a part of. And NFT collections are wonderful ways to do that. You're able to have a profile picture that looks like hundreds of thousands of your buddies. And that's awesome.
Chase, that's really cool. I'm really happy for you. But we didn't hear what you said the last 10 seconds, bro. What happened? Did your microphone disconnect?
Hello, can you hear me?
You're back, bro.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
I thought it was
okay. Well, anyways, shout out to.
We had some sound effects. Napoon, was that you, sir, adding the audience clapping sound effects? Oh yeah, it is. It is him. I thought it had something to do with that, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was just some bug. Bro.
Oh, okay. Anyways, big shout out to Crystara. Huge fan of them. They've 100 million Super NFT market cap just been smashed. Crazy to think about, just because they're such a small project team, and they've only been around a few months now. So shout out to Crystara and everything they're doing over there. What it really shows is if you really want to get people involved in a blockchain early, NFTs are the way. People are looking
Yep.
for something to be a part of, man. Community is so huge. It's so overlooked in a lot of projects, but NFT projects, it's impossible to do. You have thousands of other people rocking profile pictures like you. You immediately belong to a group. You're immediately involved with other like-minded people. It's just really easy to get involved. So shout out to Crystara. Shout out to all the projects that are building NFT projects on Supra. I support you. And keep making honoraries of me, baby. I want them all.
Man is greedy for his NFT honoraries, man. I tell you
Give
what.
them to me all.
If you guys don't do well in math or didn't do well in math at school, that's $300,000 already. So I mean that is a serious market capitalization for what is still technically quite a small ecosystem. So those are really impressive numbers already on Crystara. $300,000 worth of market capitalization in the Crystara ecosystem. Amazing. So yeah, just bigger and better things to come, guys. And then this is our final ecosystem post of the week that we're going to feature. It is Solido. Remember, of course, we had Solido on last week, and they're getting ready for their ICO on Supra's Common Fund coming very soon. I don't know if I'm allowed to announce, but it's like days. So I'm not going to say it officially, but days. Today they announced their tokenomics, of course, as they prepare for their token sale, and then eventual TGE after that. It's important for the tokenomics to be clear for all those that do participate in the sale. So they got a whole thread over on their X profile, Solido Money. They have a really fair breakdown of token distribution, what's going down, what the token will be used for. Check it out, Solido Money, and watch them closely as they become the second ICO on the Supra Common Fund. Really exciting times for them, man.
Man, really exciting times for Supra. Like this last few months of the year is going to be crazy. Like just with the projects and with Supra alone, there's like so much going on right now that I'm really excited to see, December and just see all the activity and the motion in the ocean happening with Supra. Anyways, let's get into the main interview, baby. Jatin, my boy, always happy to have you on. Thank you again for coming back. We are always excited to have you here. The community loves you. You're a wealth of knowledge. You're an interesting man, and we love interesting people. So tell me, what's been going on, my brother? What have you been working on the most, or what have you been working on the most that you are the most excited about? Because I know we all are Swiss Army knives. We work on many things. We got lots of stuff going on all the time. We're working on a lot of stuff constantly, but we always have those things that we work on that we enjoy a little bit more than the other, right? So what is that thing that you've been working on lately that you enjoy the most?
So again, as you said, I think I'm working on a lot of things right now. On a developer relations side, we are working on so many dev toolings, and a few that I can't say right now for obvious reasons, and changes in some existing dev tooling that people will absolutely love. So I think there is one thing that I'm excited for people to try out, is the one that Chase, you already saw the demo of, you know. So and I guess when you saw the meeting in yesterday's Devril call, so I think Chase knows what I'm talking about. So I mean, that is like one thing that I want community to try out, and just let us know what they feel. But based on what I think, what we got, they liked it. Apart from it, I am just excited to get everything out together. We are working on some fresh new perspectives to see our developer onboarding. I'm personally working on enhancing our overall vibe coding and AI powered ecosystem, by integrating AI and the whole AI code generation into multiple of our existing dev tooling. So I think it's just gonna be great. That's what I can say, now that we have a lot of coders.
Dude, you are killing it, bro. Absolutely killing it, man. Just a quick shout out to Web3 Sniper. Thank you. Yes, today it is Monster. I normally drink from my water cup, but I just went straight to the fridge and got myself a Monster out the fridge. going straight out the can. I am not sponsored by Monster in any way, so yeah. Also, it's been a long week, man. So I'm just needing this top up, bro. That's all I'm saying. But thank you, Web3
It's
Sniper.
usually a nice cold beer. That's what it usually
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Jatin,
Water.
today
A gallon a day.
You spoke about vibe coding, man. And I'm pretty keen to see you vibe code a meme coin. We're going to do it on testnet, which, of course, in theory, is fully possible to do on mainnet as well. But for NFA and DYOR reasons, we're going to do this on testnet today. You're going to do this with the Supra AI MCP. Can you explain for us normies what that is and how that works, the Supra AI MCP?
Yep. So let's do it. So basically, I mean, again, we are a move chain currently till our multi VM goes live, right? And till we have all the solidity people. So move has always been a kind of language that not a lot of people are comfortable of. So during permissionless, the context is during permissionless, I created a Claude MCP dev tooling that people can just use to debug their code. It already has all the information and context and everything available. So when you give an AI model direct input, that give me Supra move code of creating a custom coin, right? There is a super high chance that it won't give you the right code. And even at, like, I don't know, 10th on 11th, or like, I don't know, 8th, 11th, 10th, 15th try, that's how, like, because we are essentially a kind of framework that might not be out there in terms of modules and everything for AI models to catch. So I just created an MCP that can help people at least debug their errors, and people just used it in permissionless to create the whole code. Then I'm like, you know what, let's just create this in a very core way itself, so that people can just try it out and at least get started with whatever they are doing, and they can start creating more modules on Supra. Because the AI MCP, Claude dev tool is basically something that you integrate as a developer integration in your Claude desktop. So Claude Sonnet 4 is a great AI model for code generation, I personally feel. And so people can just use this Claude MCP integration, which will help them to generate Supra move code better. And so look, it's AI and it's still learning. There might be some things which are not accurate, right? But that's also a part of vibe coding. If you are doing it with AI, then you do with AI. You give them all the errors. It again uses the MCP. It again learns what's not right in its approach, and by the time it gives you a final working module. So instead of having n number of conversations again and again and again, getting frustrated, banging your laptop on the wall, like, you don't need to do that anymore. So the MCP is just like, we could say MCP is just like a cheat code, in on the side to your AI model. So
Just
if you
real
are,
quick, bro, what does MCP stand for?
so it's called Model Context Protocol.
Okay.
Yep. So I mean, it's more of like, imagine a bridge, you would say, you know, that so before AI models were AI models, and there was a source of information, right? And you wanted to sort of like connect them all together. So before, people used to, like, have Slack and everything, and then Gmail and everything, and then add AI models there and all. Now MCPs are basically creating this whole bridged ecosystem of external data sources with the AI models. You connect this dedicated MCP servers with your existing AI models, with your existing, like, platforms, and then provide some like already built use cases with AI. So people wanted their own way of doing things, their own ecosystem, their own bridges to build, with their own sources. So instead of going ahead and spending, I don't know, hours and hours and hours to just like, you know train AI model that, hey, this is Supra move framework, and still AI model not giving you the right code, which is frustrating. So instead, you just create an MCP server that already knows what Supra move code is, how to write Supra move. You connect that MCP server into your AI model, and now AI model will use the MCP learn from its context, and then generate the right code for you. So that's basically, if I have to simplify how it's working.
Boom. Boom.
And you're going to be going to. Let me go back. My brain was melted by the information that was just tossed out. You're also going to open source today's code so anybody could use it, right? I assume they would be able to deploy this to mainnet if they wanted to and knew how. And by the way, something I do want to mention, the coin that we make on testnet, if you see this on mainnet, it is not us. It has nothing to do with us. If anybody wants to try to, because it probably will happen. I'm just trying to get ahead of it now. We are not making a coin. We will not make a coin. If somebody makes a coin that is the same as the one that we're making, it is 100% somebody else. Just wanting to put that out there now because it's going to happen. I know it.
This is just like a custom coin. Let's just, for anybody in the audience, we are just creating a custom coin in Supra, which is named as Subcoin, by using this whole MCP, Claude desktop, and our Supra IDE, so that we don't need to like use Docker and confuse people more. So I think John K would be happy right now by listening to this. But yeah, that's what we are gonna do. For anybody, I think this is okay for you to just look at, because if you want to create or launch your own meme coin on Supra, you can see this particular move contract and get inspired on how to do it. I literally just send the code to someone right now on Discord. I think we're totally good. I think it's just a custom coin. But again,
Awesome.
no advices from our side on how to pump it. It's the
Well,
sub.
well, dude, you know what? Enough talk. Let's actually do it, bro. Share your screen with us. Show us how it's done. Take us through the process. And then what I'll do is take questions. So as people are watching, if you guys have questions, drop them in the chat, wherever you may be, YouTube or X. And we'll try and get them to Jatin a little bit later on. But yeah, man, take us through from start to finish. Vibe code a meme coin on Supra testnet right now.
Okay, let's do it. So let me share my entire screen. That would be easier. Cool. Let me pull up the Supra IDE. So people who have not synced to the sub of last week, the week before.
With Johnny
So
K, yeah.
yep. This is Supra IDE. So you don't need to spend your time anymore to install the CLI for onboarding, or at least getting started on Supra. You can just directly come to IDE and basically just create a new project. We will name it Subcoin. Okay.
Cool.
And
This is not our coin.
Also,
this is not
just
our
just
coin.
NFA DYOR, you guys know that. But just to note, for all of you computing people out there, the man is on a Mac. The man who has spoken to Vitalik, who has explained Supra to Vitalik Buterin himself, is on a Macintosh. What a man. I just wanted you all to see that.
I mean, Mac is Mac. I don't think. I mean, I used to be a Windows person, but then I got my Mac, and it's
You
it's
didn't
just
go
all,
back.
yeah. I mean, it's hard to go back. I know I have a system, I have a PC and everything, but again, it's just hard to go back. So if anybody, we have just set up a new project in ID equals subcoin. You have that move.ml file, and this is a source.move. This is where we will copy paste our code. We will go to Claude. So I'll show you how it looks. So if you go to settings of your Claude desktop, there is a thing called developer. So when you click on developer, you can see all the MCP servers which are connected. So this is a Supra code generator MCP server which is running in my Claude right now. I'll
That's
just
amazing.
set up, and yep, what's on your mind tonight? Yep, it's night for me. But okay, let's just say you want to also use our MCP server. So again, it's open for anybody. It's on my GitHub right now. You can just go to my repos. You can go to this repo called Supra Dev MCP here, and you don't need to understand how to integrate it, blah blah blah. All you need to do is just run this one line in your terminal, and that's it. There is no additional thing required. Just do
Wow.
this one copy, paste, click enter, or click return based on your system, and that's it. It will automatically be installed, forked, and connected to your cloud. So yeah, that's my job to make your life easier.
Damn.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, so the MCP is running in our cloud desktop. We have a project set up in our IDE via which we will deploy and compile our project. So let's get started. So what you need to do is just use the most basic way of communication. So either okay, here I will actually want to highlight something. You can use Sonnet 4 or you can use Opus 4.1. That's basically on your level. We can try to take another model. I have always used Sonnet 4 because of the simplicity of the smooth module. But let's try totally new. We are on the sub, we are with our amazing James and Chase. So let's explore the unexplored lanes tonight.
Also, real quick, Spiky.fun joined the chat, and the guy's like, someone said meme coins. Spike just joined the chat. Very good comment. Well played. Well played.
Meme coins are happening.
They're
Solana.
happening.
Okay, so let's just type simply. You don't need to explain things. That's basically why you have MCPs, where you don't need to explain everything. It should have all the context it needs to provide to your AI to generate what you need. Okay, so let's write this one thing: generate a Supra move code for me that creates a custom coin named subcoin on Supra
Bro,
and
isn't it crazy, Chase? Like 10 years ago, if you had shown people this 10 years ago, people would be like, what? We have AI
Dude.
that can, you just take instructions and it just does this for
Think
you?
of-
What?
Think about how, let's go back a year ago when you would ask AI to generate a picture. Do you remember how you could tell like the hands were a little
Oh,
goofy?
yeah,
You
like-
couldn't get text to work. We're not even a year later, and this shit is so dialed in. Imagine 6 months from now. Like even now, I have to like really study a picture to see if it's AI,
Yeah,
and I'm
bro.
like, okay, it's AI. Like I notice
It's-
things like the shadows aren't right, or like the edges are blended too precisely. It's like you could still
It's-
kind of
yeah.
tell, but imagine 6 months from now.
so
Like,
as you can
and what is 6 months from now? Is
awesome.
it January?
February?
Ooh, God, why does time move? Time is a cold bitch, and I'm not afraid to
Yeah.
say it.
We are
And
Moves
more
too
AI.
fast.
than ever now. So okay,
Yeah.
awesome. So as you can see, we have just given it a prompt of Supra move code, create a coin called subcoin, and mint 1 million of the subcoins from my wallet. Okay, so it will ask you, would you like to use this tool called generate Supra code? And this is our MCP. And you can see inside the MCP, it is basically doing a whole validation. So if you're actually from a computer science or a technical background, if you want to know how the context is getting passed on, this is how
Got
it's
you.
getting passed on.
I'm glad I asked that question because now I understand. So that is the model context protocol that
Yeah,
gives Claude the context of your prompt. I'm
yeah,
getting that. I'm not a developer, but I'm kind of tracking.
exactly. So this is how it is providing, and you can just allow it once. I only allow once because I do a lot of testing with my MCP server. I'm creating and constantly changing it. I wanted to help people to just create Supra Autofy modules and use cases as well in the future, and even do POEL integration or the guidance regarding integration. So this is my vision regarding my MCP. So as you can see,
POL, everybody, proof of efficient liquidity. If you missed that.
yep. As you can see
How
right now, the code is getting generated by Claude.
can I
Um,
can I ask you a question real quick?
yep.
Let's say you're a classic developer. If you wanted to build this 5, 10 years ago, how long would it have taken you to write this code?
To be honest, I think it would have just taken me more time, definitely more time than how it is generating right now. Because I have to basically create the structs. I have to, declare the coin. I have to declare the functions, declare the minting and burning process and everything. Basically design the whole thing up to down. I mean, I am actually, I don't know if people know this, but I'm actually from a computer science and engineering background. I have done a lot of this kind of work where we used to write code on a piece of paper using a pen, and that's how we used to submit in our assignments. We didn't use AI, we didn't use code generation. We had to actually learn how to code when we have to write on the paper the right code to get the good grades in our college. So me coming from a age, the old times when we used to do like stack overflow and used to check it, and used to do it like C++, Python, Java, and then TypeScript and JavaScript, like transitioning into that. I think nowadays, guys, it's much more easier. I mean, I'm seeing people not even caring about what is the language they are trying anymore. They are just telling AI to just tell them which language they should build their project for. And for me, that is like, damn, okay, learning a
One
language is no more a thing.
one more question kind of regarding that. Like, think about this. Computer science degrees, like your test, are gonna have to be like written now to show like you actually know what you're talking about, because all these, you could just go put your test questions into a prompt in chat gpt and get the answer, right? It's like if you're taking an online test for a computer science class, it's very possible that I would be able to pass that class just using chat gpt or Claude or whatever. So think about this. You're having to going to a computer science class, pulling out a piece of paper to write code manually to prove that you know it, to show that you're not using ChatGPT to, pass your test or whatever. Just a crazy concept. And that's the time and age that we are in now. So let's party.
Yep. So we will just copy the code here. So again, people who use AI, they should know MCP is not a god. MCP is not a solution to all of your problems in life. It will just provide the right like context to your AI. So there is a chance that there might be some errors, but this is basically what vibe coding is all about. You learn yourself and you make your AI learn with yourself as well. So first you just sometimes if the MCP is like super good with what it does, it just gives you the right code at the first try. I'm making my MCP to do that very often. It started to do it like 8 out of 10 times, which I'm happy about, but I want to make it 10 out of 10 soon. But
Just
currently,
real quick, I'm going to jump in as well, Jatin. Sorry, us marketing guys are just going to be doing this, all these questions. But this MCP that you have, is this something that other developers or people that want to do this can just plug into their Claude as well? Or do they have to make their own MCP in Claude before doing all this?
no, so they just need to basically download and install Claude Desktop and have a profile. Then they can just go to my GitHub repo, this repo, and they can just run this one line installation. So I have created a
Okay.
script here where people can just run this one installation like command, and it will use the script to basically do everything for them, including integrating it in their Claude Desktop.
Got you. All right. Thank you.
Yep, it's
And
just
where
one
can they find that?
installation. Okay, let me just copy and paste the
I hope
link.
you can follow us with all our questions, bro. We're just like jamming away here.
Yeah, I mean, all good. So I pasted the link in the private chat. I don't know how to send it to the public chat.
I'll put it out on my X. Chase will put it in the Discord. James Bonsama, follow me there. Sheikh Musama, Sheikh Musama. I am a little bit cold, but also this is like my focused face, by the way, just to answer that question.
Okay, so we have basically just copy pasted our code in Supra IDE here. So one thing people need to take care of even when they're wipe coding in Move is if the module address name is the same as the move.yml name. So here address is hello blockchain. We have to replace with a deployer. So make sure you take care of the small things. AI won't save you all the time. Just to let you know. Um,
That's what somebody just said in the chat. Super Daddy. He said AI makes mistakes. Never assume it's correct.
exactly.
Yeah.
There is no MCP that can give you unless or until it's solidity. So for solidity, I don't think anybody needs an MCP, to be very honest with you, because I just generally ask my random thoughts about solidity and AI answers it. When it comes to move, I think that's why we need MCPs, where move chains in the market XYZ, and then you have Supra. I think we need our own MCP so that AI model know how to answer the questions. If this is without an MCP, don't even ask me the amount of errors we would be getting, you know. But yep, we copy pasted the code. We have taken the address here, made sure that it is the right address name in move.ml file. It's called subcoin, and we call compile. Now again, let's fingers crossed. If it runs on the first time, it compiles on the first time, then you could say Chase and James like holds really good luck. So we hit compile, and
God
yeah,
damn it!
haha, okay. So again, I mean, I know the error, how to solve it right now, right away, but I want to show people how to do it with the AI. So to be honest, it is actually a good thing that you only have like legit just one error, which is occurring again and again. So you just copy it. Again, it's just playing with the AI. So AI already has the MCP. It knows some templates. It just needs to see what's getting wrong in your version. So I'm just copy pasting the error code here. Again, do not need to worry about it. As you can see, AI is decompiling the information into right information from the MCP. It is learning where your code actually gave you the most error, and it is trying to fix it. There is, if you
Damn.
if you feel bad that, oh my god, MCP gave me bad code, or I am not able to generate the right code. People on Twitter will always say, oh my god, you don't know prompt engineering. To be honest, do not even care about them anymore. The people used to tell me the same thing, and I really don't care. I mean, there is
Boom. Take
even
that.
no humans are perfect, right? Not even humans are perfect. So you should expect that AI will give you the right code at the first try itself. There might be some small errors, here and there, but be patient, learn yourself, and learn with the AI. That's my advice.
Yeah, that's well said, my man. It's so crazy, like watching it work live
Yeah.
time. It's just like
Insane.
deleting sections, adding new ones, deleting sections, adding new ones.
Yeah, it is just trying to solve the questions from what it has. Now it says,
And it tells you the changes made. That is, dude, this is crazy. To like watch you build something with code via Claude is crazy to me.
now copy this new version. We go and paste the new version. We will clear our console so that people won't be confused. And again, let's try to compile it. And okay, it got compiled.
We're back, baby. We are back.
Nice.
What was the time commitment that we gave earlier? 60 minutes?
I don't know. What was it?
Yeah, it was 60 minutes to deploy, but
Yep.
okay. I don't know how much time it take. So now we click on deploy on IDE. So when you click on deploy, it basically now it taking me to the Starkey wallet. I am confirming
Boom.
my transaction.
Whoa. Damn.
And it deployed
Deployed successfully.
successfully. So congratulations. Now we have a thing called Subcoin, which is deployed on Supra.
What?
We do
Um,
not. It's not real.
On
It's
testnet.
not
On testnet.
real.
Untested
Well, it
on
is
Supra,
real on testnet.
Supra testnet.
Yes. On
Now
testnet.
the vibe coding does not end here. Okay, so as promised in the tweet, as well as in what Chase and Jim said, we will actually make people see it working. So now what you need to work with an AI is to understand how to interact with it. Now it's deployed. Okay, you can be like, yay, it's deployed. And I mean, I just try to be as frank as possible with an AI. I don't know, I have seen a lot of Terminator movies, let's just say.
Wait. Did you see that tweet from Sam Altman said that like, uh, what was it? It was some crazy
It's
metric. It might have been millions of dollars.
if you
Like
every
saying
time you
thank
say
you.
thank you, yeah, every time
Yeah.
you say thank you, it's like costing them like millions of dollars every month. All the thank yous.
Yeah, and
It's
I'm not.
crazy.
Look, I'm not a rude guy. If you do something good for me, I'm gonna say thank you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know
the
what
same.
you want me to do.
Also, like, I mean, I want to make sure that the AI thinks that
We're
I am a
covered in the
polite
long
and good
run.
person.
That's
Yeah.
right. You're
Yeah,
damn right.
I mean, always good to be good, right? So now I mean, so the same Sam Altman's tweet depends on if you are actually writing only thanks in one message or one prompt, and then doing another prompt, and that basically is taking an extra time to compile, right? In our case, we are doing it differently. We are like, yay, it's deployed on publish, thank you. Now we are saying now, and this is where people need to know after they deploy a module. Now you need to also ask the MCP how to use the view function and run function to interact with the move module. You can ask
Right.
how to use, because we need to see like you need to make sure that you see the move module in action as well in the sub, right? So how to use the view and run function to interact with the move module and subcoin. Now when you ask this to AIMC model that you are using right now, it will be like, hey, congratulations, blah blah blah, but now it also helps you to how to use it. So now it tells you basically there are multiple view functions in its code. So if you don't know what a view function and everything is, I don't want to dive it right now, because it's all about vibe coding for everybody, you know. So now it gives you all the expected function that you have, you know. So if you want to check your balance, you can use this particular function of get balance, you know. And then for example like this, if you want to check total supply of the coin, you can use get supply. If you want to get token name, you can say you can ask get name. If you want to get token symbol, like sup is the token symbol, and this is the symbol of us as well, like sup. So I kept the symbol as sup only. And if you get like more stuff right now, you have multiple view functions right now. You will have run function as well to be to register an account to receive sub coin, you know. Let's, you know what, let's try it basically. But okay, transfer sub coin. But let's slowly try it everything. So we will go to IDE. So I one another feature of IDE that I don't know if people know is contract interactions. So you don't need to not like learn 1,000 things to do it. You enter your address here. You select the module. You say subcoin, and now let's get the name first. We say view, and as you can see, you have successfully published your meme coin or coin, you could say, on testnet. Again, on testnet called subcoin. Now you would say, what is the balance? Because you know, we wanted to basically give people a million of the subcoins. You know, so I currently have a million subcoins available. You click view, and you have a 1 million subcoins available right now. You can similarly use more functions, supply everything, get symbol is registered, and etc. But now you know that this particular account by which I deployed have 1 million sub coins available, and this entire thing is wipe coded in front of you. No coding or not any help that I have done from my side. You have not seen me changing any single line of code. You know, when believe me, I wanted to do it in a second to make it like another 2 minute thing, but I did it not. So okay. Now we see the run function. Okay, register an account to receive a subcoin. So before, let's just say I want to send subcoin to Chase and James, I actually need to register the account as well. It's called like coin registry, to register basically for a coin for a particular account. So before anyone can receive subcoin, they need to be registered in their account. So each user needs to call this particular function in their own to be able to use it. So I will just let it be for now, you know, so that Chase and James can use it later on, and then we will be able to transfer or mint additional or burn the Supra coin or freeze an account. So I remember we talked about a tweet. Chase talked about like this tweet that was talking about burning and freezing Supra, right? Similarly, our meme coin or our custom coin also has this feature. After transfer, you have a minting additional sub coin. So let's just say you want to mint 2 million tokens, then you could say the market supply is more, so you can also burn subcoin, or you can also freeze a certain account as well, or you can unfreeze a certain account as well. So this is basically how you have used an AI and super MCP to create it in your first try. That's it, you generated it. You got a little of errors here and there. To be honest, it was just a simple error. If you ask my opinion, you gave it to MCP, it made sure it's done, and it allowed you to interact with it. So congratulations. Should I just
Go
Crazy.
open?
build. Go
Congratulations,
build.
brother.
I have opened my Starkey wallet. And here you can see
What?
I received
There it is. Damn.
sub. I enter add. and now I have 1 million subcoin. Who needs it? Give me your wallet.
Send the
This is not
addresses. Send your
testnet,
addresses. Testnet
dude. Somebody,
subcoins, baby.
somebody. What did somebody say in the chat earlier that said? Oh, I said before the homies will start asking for the contract address. It's like for real though.
I
Oh,
mean,
that
the
is so
contract
funny.
address is public right now in the stream itself.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if y'all again, for people that are just now joining, if you see a coin on mainnet, on it wasn't us. We are not releasing anything. This was a test net coin, just to show y'all how y'all could make y'all's own coin. So how about you go make your coin and shill it to me? I won't buy it, but I love to hear the shill, baby.
Shill it to Chase. Chase will tweet it. That's what he will do.
I've got
He'll post it on
I've got an
X.
idea for a coin. I've got an idea for a coin, and
Send
anybody
it.
can take this idea.
Send it.
Okay. So everybody that purchases this coin, randomly, the person that bought their coin will get 0. And it will also in turn burn somebody else's wallet. So the whole time people are buying, it's eliminating supply. So you never know if you want to buy or sell because you don't
Damn.
know if it's going to happen or not. It's a
Damn.
terrible mind game of a coin, but
I like it. That's a gamer
I would
right
like to
there.
see
That
it.
is a gamer's. That is a strategy
Yeah.
gamer's coin right there. That's what
Nipun
that
said
is.
Nipun said roulette as a coin. Yeah. Russian roulette as a coin
Russian
with
roulette
your
as a coin.
Yeah.
Dude, you will ask the Supra scan team to add the the Supra Red Panda as like the icon of the coin if we wanna push it. Let's not do it. Let's not do it.
Yeah.
But
Also,
Next-
if y'all do see that coin happen, it's not me, okay? But it was not me, but somebody took my idea. So yeah, it's just and the thing is you can invest any amount, but you don't ever know if it's gonna burn.
I guess
You
we
know what I
were
mean?
able to do it in like 10 minutes or 15 minutes, I guess.
What?
The whole thing.
What? We can
Yeah.
build it? Yeah,
Yeah.
15 minutes or so.
Okay, that's nice.
But I'm not doing it. That's not us.
Jatin, man, I gotta ask, bro. So you're in Japan right now. Are you gonna be over in Token 2049? Because there's gonna be a lot of developers watching this right now who are like, I need to talk to this man face to face and find out exactly some next steps because I want to deploy something on mainnet. I want to do this. I want to do that. People want to talk to you in person. Are you gonna be at Token 2049?
Of course, so I'll be in Token 2049 with Jason and John, and if there are more people from the team coming, definitely. So we are doing multi-chain day on 30th of this month at Token in Singapore. So if anybody wants to just hop by and meet us at Token Singapore multi-chain day. We have a booth. Would be cool to talk to you all about POEL, AutoFi, multi VM and everything. There are some really good questions in the chat. To be honest, there is a really good question, like a really good question somebody asked. I just briefly had a sneak peek of it.
Yeah,
um
shoot, man.
there was this question about okay, so it's like K5, K underscore 5. I don't know the other, but yeah, K5 AI. Chase and James, this is awesome, but with AI generating the code on Supra, how secure is it? So this is actually a really good question. I genuinely wanted somebody to ask me this question in the stream when we decided to do this, So one thing that as a computer science and as a developer professional I can say is that this code that you get from an AI are not essentially either too secure or too unsecure, because this is generated not just by an AI getting the context from your MCP. So if you have an MCP, and if you feed your MCP more secure code, if you train your MCP on production level code, then it will learn how to create more secure code for you. But anytime you deploy any code on mainnet, make sure that you do an audit. There are actually some really good tools out there that helps you do an audit. So that's my personal advice, that the better the MCP, the better the quality of code. I'm trying to make the Supra MCP more trained on production ready templates, so that it generates the kind of code where people can use it in their hackathons or at least on the testnet level apps, But again, I think it's a really good question because
Yeah.
people fear AI.
Thank you for answering that.
Yeah.
Imagine,
Yeah.
people still fear
That's
AI.
awesome. Yeah.
What do you guys think about this? Like, AI generating code like this. We have seen AI creating a whole coin on a blockchain.
I think that it's going to open up the opportunity for creative people that were gated by technology to do really cool shit. That's what I think is going to happen.
For me, it just blows my mind. Like, coding was limited to people who had studied computer science or studied engineering. And now you are placing this tool in front of people with ideas. Could have a creative person who is full of ideas, but they may not have studied developing engineering. Now they can, and they can leverage those ideas and actually put them into action. It's mind blowing, man.
It's awesome, dude. It really is.
Exactly. I mean, imagine somebody launching and not Chase, somebody else launching a Chase coin on Supra after doing this whole thing. We gotta pump it to $1, and then Chase is gonna be like, "Come on, just transfer 1 million of those to me."
Yeah, if y'all pump it to $1, I expect a little bit of royalties. What the hell, dude? Absolutely. Like,
Chase
y'all
coin,
remember
baby.
the Pepe coin, the Pepe the Frog
Yeah.
coin? So that was
Yeah.
not made by Matt Fury, who is the artist of the original Pepe the Frog. So
Right.
it pumps. The guys that made the coin were literally like made, I think, $250 million. They have like retired young guys. Anyways, people in the community were like, no, y'all got to give Matt Fury some of his money. So anyways, they sent him $1 million for just using his frog as the representative of the coin. And it's still around. So yeah, just crazy that
That's crazy.
it's that simple. It's that simple. So if it happens to me, I deserve the $1 million back, damn it.
Man wants some royalties, baby. Man wants
That's
some
right.
royalties.
Ain't nothing free, baby.
Out there, I'll send 500K of the coins to both of you equally in the sub so that you can hold the sub coin.
That'll work.
Yep.
That'll work just fine.
This is actually also scary for me, because again, coming in a technical perspective, people might rely a lot on code from AI, and there might be some people who won't do security check. They'll be
Yep.
like, AI can't be wrong, right? They will take the code,
Yeah.
they will just directly go to mainnet, and the code might have a lot of vulnerabilities, and then you will see another like big hack,
Yeah.
That is my biggest fear. People relying too much on the AI code that they forget that audits are important, security is
Yeah.
important, because that's just a very scary future when every DApp is like, a vulnerable DApp. That is
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Well, Jatin, as always, this has been a wealth of information. You're a database of knowledge that I wish that I had in my brain, but thankfully, I have people like you that I could go to when I have questions like this, and I don't have to figure it out on my own because I am a bozo. Again, thank you so much for coming here. Every week we enjoy having the guests, but you in particular are one of our favorites to have on. The community loves having you on. They love watching you build. We built a meme coin on testnet, not real, in 15 minutes. You can do the same by watching back this video showing how Jatin did it. He even linked his GitHub so you can go and grab the resources at your own disposal whenever you would like. So again, James, Jatin, it's been a pleasure, my boys.
awesome. Damn, it is just 1 hour. I haven't
It
felt
flies by, dude.
It
I
flies
flew
by.
by, bro. It flew by.
Yep.
Any final words before we wrap up, Jatin?
I would just say that keep building on Supra using AI, but just make sure that you are super secure with whatever you are building, because we want our super dApps to be super secure.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well said. Super dApps to be super secure. With that, folks, Jatin, thank you so much, guys. Make sure that you're following Jatin on X. He is Jay Pandya, right? I'm just quickly making sure I've got that. Jay Pandya on X. You can actually just search Jatin Pandya and you'll get it. But I got it right here. Where is it gone? There we go. Jay Pandya 26 Find him there. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate all of the comments, for watching. Solido is opening in a few days. Just watch our X, watch their X. In a few days' time, Solido is opening. Thanks, everybody. We'll catch you guys in the next episode 37, next week.
Yeah.
Same time, same place.
Super
Jatin, have a good sleep, my friend. Chase, big love.
No brakes, all gas. Now watch me boss up. Blockchain's future, yeah, we stacking up the blocks while they sleeping on the tech. We be breaking all the locks. Started from the vision, now we running with precision. Oracle's automation, man, we changing the division. Multi-VM